Hello and welcome to the show. We are back on GTA 5, continuing the street race career with my picador Loco. Today I am taking it well outside of its comfort zone, i.e. we've got to deal with some quite nasty corners. And I'm not sure how we're going to fare. While I have got, of course, the faster AI driver mod on, they do still sometimes struggle a little bit when it comes to, well, getting around the corners quickly. That being said, I have no steering and no brakes, and this course is quite a nice one. This is one of the very first street race career videos I did was around here, and yeah, it's a tough, one of the tougher kind of point-to-point races, if you like. And I figured, yeah, of all of the tracks, this one might give the picador its biggest issues, because the turning circle is just so very poor. It does not get turned whatsoever. Now, there was supposed to be, I thought, a 9F. I thought it said a 9F was joining. It might be, I guess, making its way over here. Oh, it might be over there somewhere. Okay, I'm kind of curious to see. I reckon the supercars might be able to beat this potentially. Also, we need to go racing for a little bit more money here, my friend. We need to be going for about 30. Ideally, I'd like to do all 20 grand races, but I think he only had 19,000 on him, so I'm not expecting a huge amount. Oh, the other issue we're going to have is we're going to wheelie. Now, because this car wheelies nothing to do with the mods, it wheelies on its own, I might actually be able to get it under control. The way that the boosts start work in this mod, you kind of, once the car's kind of up on a wheelie, it continues to wheelie for quite some time, because it is, yeah, essentially applying its own boost. Oh, we've got problems! We've got big problems. I need to use my speed as and when I can here. The picador Loco is maybe not that well suited, although the tailgate has gone off. I've gone off. Oh no, we've rolled! Bad things have occurred. No, no, tailgater, don't do this. Don't go running off into the distance. Ah. Okay, I'm going to need to really figure out what the bloody hell I am doing here if we're going to stand a chance of winning at this track. Can we use our speed anywhere around here to maybe close in a gap somewhere? This was ambitious. I didn't realise just quite how ambitious this was going to be for me. Oh dear. Right, we are in a world of bother. We're gonna have to slow up. I mean, I would just floor it towards the finish line. If it was a race there. Well, the roll didn't help. I'll be honest, the roll didn't help. I am going to just cheat and teleport my way back. It's actually quite a long drive, this one. Whoop! Found the 9F. Found two 9Fs. Sorry, I didn't mean to land a car on you. Don't mind me. Oh, no. Hey, here we go. We're back onto our wheels. I wanted to race against something easy. I'm not going to get to it. Something got ran over. Did somebody run over the starter? Oh no, well, the spectator. Well, the spectators are crazy in this one. I don't really want to race the Brioso or whatever it's called, the Fiat. I will race against the Slam Van, because that'll have as bad a brakes as me, but can actually turn a corner. Yeah, I knew this was going to be a challenge. Which is why I came out here. And I didn't know is that it was going to be this absurdo challenge. Hello, Flame. Thank you. Let's maybe not bet too much money. I don't actually think he has too much money on him anyway. Oh, he's got 12 grand. Yeah, it's not going to be a particularly big money race. We need to be able to run about 45s to be competitive. I don't know. It's a 46 from the Buccaneer. Or was it a faction it was racing against? I think. And that is going to be a 53. Oh, the faction broke his engine. Not so helpful. The tailgater, sorry, I digressed. I think the tailgater might be one of the sleeper cars. It is possible it might explain some of its speed, but of course my big issue is the cornering. I'll get all of these cars in terms of acceleration, so we've got to try and make things a little bit more of a challenge for me, and that's why we've got corners. Now, we can probably out-launch the Slam Van, and my hope is we can get ahead of it into this kind of first... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My finger slipped off there. Ah, that's... Whoops. That's what that is. That's a big old whoops. I think it slipped off the handbrake and we have launched. Now this won't really count, but it will be a good idea to see what we can do time-wise here. We're going to bounce our way across there. Ooh, the pickup has got lost. Now, we've got to be careful. Easy does it around these corners. We don't have the steering lock to throw the truck or throw the pickup into these corners. Oh, we'll be really careful if it lifts up two wheels because it will roll over because it is it's the super grip essentially from the drag tyres has the adverse effect of causing the thing to roll. Although I just done a little bit of a wheelie. Oh, 42.9. Okay, I think that's the fastest time we've seen down here. That would have been fast enough. It would have been fast enough to beat the tailgater. It would have been fast enough to beat the Briosco. I can't remember. I can never remember the name of the Fiat. It's a very, very poor run from the Blue Flame. 56 over there. Yeah, I know. It was my bad. I know I cheated. I didn't mean to. It wasn't me trying to deliberately go for a jump start. Let's see if we can. Maybe not jump back quite like that because I don't want to race a 9F just yet. I want to build up to it a little bit more with slightly less. Oh, I'm very good at landing on cars. It seems slightly less absurdo. Now, can we? You know what? We're not going to race. We're not going to race the 9Fs, but I am going to be brave, and we're going to race the little Fiat race car down here. Yes, you. Brioso. We will race that. I think I might stand a chance of being able to beat it, provided we don't screw the race up completely. Well, we're up to the 9F. Where did it go? Where has it gone? Did me landing on it upset it? Possibly. 9F. Well, I might have landed on a car so much that it went out of existence. It is possible. I'm hoping it's going to teleport its way here at some point. Well, the 9F never reappeared, so I have reloaded the race, and we are going to take on another tailgater. I'm liking the actual interesting selection of cars that we've got here. I think the Lamar is over there. We've got a couple of muscle cars. We've got a couple of... Oh, we've got the Gulf Elegy has turned up. Yeah, we've got a couple of muscle cars, a couple of sort of higher-end sports cars. Of course, we have the supercars, the 9Fs, turning up last time. So you get an interesting variety out in this meeting. I've really got to pick my starting angle. I've got to go for the full Hamilton starting angle here. Because I know I'm going to wheelie. I need to get a good... If I can get ahead of the tailgater, I can slow it down. I can make it really difficult for the AI to try and overtake me, and we should be able to launch quicker. There we go. We have launched faster, but now got to be very, very careful. The Audi is going to be all over the back of me. No tailgater. Don't do it. I just can't carry the speed. Now, we've got to be a little bit... Oh, yeah, you've got to be a little bit careful down here. The Audi pinging off the wall. Try and use the Loco picador speed. Oh, there's going to be a touch. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. That was not... that was the tiniest of touches between us. That was the tiniest of rubs, and I might have fired the tailgater off into the scenery. It was a very close race, actually, up until that point. Oh, well, bloody tried to go for that run towards the line, and I misshifted. I reckon we could get, with a completely clean run, I reckon we could get into the 41s. I think going sub 40, I don't have the... Well, that's straight into a tree. I don't have the control. The turning radius is always what we struggle. I don't have a steering lock to manage too much more. I mean, I tried to race you as fairly as possible. It was just an unfortunate accident. I really don't want to race this next car because I can know how fast that... Well, I say know how fast that thing is. I don't actually know how quick it is going to go down here. I'd rather see it raced against an Elegy, and then I will make my judgment call after that. Somebody else can race... Somebody else go and race him, and I will go and race against the Vigoro. Or maybe Lamar. You never know what Lamar's quite got in his car. That's what we wanted to see. Elegy versus the other sports cars. Don't run over the spectators. Too much, anyway. And we will race... Oh, that's a dragster Vigoro. Okay, so he will be like me. Horrendously fast in a straight line and no control. We might actually see that car go to space. Because I know how fast like the dragster cars tend to be modified on here. That will be absurdo quick in a straight line. Like the dragster Sabre. It was the first car ever to do first car I ever saw do a 10-second run at the Sandy Shores airfield. So, yeah, be an interesting one. Oh, there's a little bit of... Well, there's a little bit of argy-bargy going on. Oh dear, well, he deserved that one. The bit of argy-bargy ended up in tears for the elegy. Yeah, it turns out crashing along the railings, not a good thing. Now, the car that we are kind of riding on board, looking back, look at the speed the elegy's got over there, and he's gone for a spin. He's trying a little bit too hard. Just a smidge. Just a smidge on the too hard around here. Although he did catch up a fair amount of time to even be visible, having got stuck. Crashed into a barrier. The car we're riding on board with has just taken out an entire row of fences. That's given the elegy not really a whiff of hope, quite frankly. It needs to do something dramatic here. Interesting. Only a 45.4. That's some 3 seconds down on what I have achieved. Now, I have no doubt the elegy is a quicker car. I have no doubt that the elegy would... Oh, that's a lot of money going on here. I kind of, in some ways, feel safer about this race than I would about some of the other ones, because I know exactly what that car is going to do. I didn't realise it was a dragster version. I didn't notice the wheelie bar at the back. I thought it was just a normal Vigoro. That is going to... Okay, audience, place your bets. My bet is that that is going to wheelie its way straight through that fence and off the mound of dirt. That's what we're going... That's what I'm going for, anyway. That's what I would expect from that car. I know it will wheelie because we've seen it. We've actually seen it have a very big crash in one of the early episodes down by the airfield. I've had to go on the brakes. He's not gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna get. Oh, yeah, he's gonna get stopped before going soaring off into the abyss. Now he will have, I think, more straight line speed than me potentially. Might have a little bit better turning radius, but don't know. I don't really know sort of the comparisons between these sort of vehicles. We're making it through these corners. The two dragsters are now racing on a point-to-point. I don't know what to call it. Point-to-point rally stage, I guess. Probably the closest sort of thing. Tarmac rally stage for these two crazy cars. Don't roll over. Don't roll over. We are managing to now pull away. Oh. There we go, now run towards the line. It's going to be a 43.9, but that did involve a lot of faffing around at the start. So, yeah, not my best run. Oh, he did actually a really good job. I have to give credit to the Vigoro. He did a really good job for keeping that thing under control right up until the end. At the end, he slightly buggered it, but everywhere else, that was very good going. We're going to be cheeky and teleport our way back, try and not land on cars, and we might be able to just kind of jump in this next race. I'm okay with racing. Oh, couldn't quite get into it in time. Bugger. Who do we be brave and race against next? Do we challenge an... I guess we've got to challenge an energy at some point, really, don't we? It'll be rude not to have a go against one, but I do happen to know that this is quite a fast one. Although it doesn't have a special name. It might be that it's the random assortment of parts make it look like that. There is a fast one. I'm fairly sure there's a fast named one that's that combination, although I could be wrong. Could have misremembered it. Le Mans might be in trouble here. I don't actually... Like, sometimes he has the sleeper mode car. He does have a monstrous engine, which he does sometimes, but sometimes it's still in sleeper mode. We will have to wait and see. It's a good start. Actually, very good start by Le Mans. Maybe he might well be in... it might be sleeper Le Mans mode, because that thing is looking pretty rapid for a primo. I mean, the Buccaneer isn't the quickest car, and this one isn't heavily modified. We didn't get a big wheelie launch, but Le Mans has gone for a spin. Oh! Oh, the Buccaneer's gone. That's why the Buccaneer was going so slowly. I think he... Oh, wow. There is a lot of Buccaneer debris around that corner. That's the entire thing went up. That's a big record. I think Lamar might have crashed and got stuck somewhere. This race is causing some chaos here. This race has really caused some chaos. Yeah, too many misshifts will blow up a vehicle. That blew up the Buccaneer. And... Lamar seems to have got stuck somewhere. Oh, don't tell me we've broken it again. I think we might have done. I think too much chaos, and the police have come to shut down our little little race. Well, we will reload again. Right, third time lucky here, potentially. We'll see. We'll see. There's another. The tailgaters love turning up to this race. Ooh, I bet that's quick. That's very quick. Oh, it might cause a big old explosion. Well, we've got the Buccaneers back. That's going to not end well. Shall we go and race against... You look like a fun thing to race. I was going to go and race against the Ballista or Stinger, but no, there's a tamper with It's not with a monstrous engine. It's just got the engine stuck out the well, I say the engine's got the supercharger, the blower stuck out the top. Shall we have another go at spectating? We'll see if the Buccaneer can not blow itself to bits. We'll see if the Tailgater can keep itself vaguely under control. Probably not. I don't really know how the monstrous engine cars are going to fare around this, because of course they're going to have tremendous acceleration, but they're going to have to really slow themselves down. As the Buccaneer screwed its gearbox up again. I don't think the Buccaneer knows how to gearbox. I'm half expecting it to explode at some point, because over there somewhere is the Tailgater. Probably had a crash at the infamous corner, and we're just on like a Sunday drive. Not even a Sunday drive. We're like pedalling the Buccaneer down here. We'll see if it explodes at the same point as we're coming across here. Are we going to have a big old explosion? No, there's other doors. I mean, the doors from the... I assume it's the doors for the Tailgater, actually, because I had to reload the game. So I doubt it would be the... Ooh, 39.9 from that. I assume there's the doors from the Tailgater where it hit the wall. The Buccaneers... Something is poorly with that car. In fact, many things are poorly with that car. I could probably get in this and drive and beat it down to the finish line. It's going to get DNF. That's very weird. Not seen that happen to vehicles. I mean, we've seen vehicles have bad races before, and you know they'll screw up their gearbox and so on. But 2 in a row is unusual, to say the least. Still, I think stuck somewhere on the course. Surely it's going to get DNF'd at some point. We might have to go and investigate. I'm just hoping that the Buccaneer isn't breaking this this race speed. Oh no, there it is. 123. He did break his engine again. So obviously the driver of that is just not very smart and breaking his engine quite a lot. Right, let's go and get ourselves back to the start line. Not the easiest of things to do in a car like this that doesn't really steer. Got to be very, very careful with doing J-turns, and we'll try to spin the car around. It doesn't really, because there's so much grip from the rear tyres, we can't even spin the wheels to get it turned. It just doesn't work. So we've got to come up with, well, many 3-point turns, really. Now, we need to do the same trick again as we've done before. We wheelie, launch our way ahead, block, defend as we go through the corners, and use the straight line speed where we can. That's the plan. Oh, crap. Stop with the spinning and burnouts and so on. Right, wheelie launch our way ahead, which we do. Okay, we've got a good start. It's actually a very good start from us. Now, I want to try and go sub 40. Regardless of beating the Tampa, I do want to try and set a time that is a sub 40-second run. Now, I am being a little bit cautious here, mainly because I know I can't make this turn. I was hoping to do a bit better job than that, but it didn't. Tampa tried to sneak up the inside, couldn't get it to stick, and did end up spinning around on the downhill section. Come on, I need to start. If I want to do a 40-second run, I need to be able to make the most of the straight a little bit better. There's no point changing gear at the moment, because I'm just going to be straight off the throttle in a matter of seconds. Now we can... Oh, I tried to preemptively guess it. That was silly of me. 43.5. Not a good run, that one. Not a good run at all. Little too cautious. Can do better. Can definitely do better. The Tampa... I probably could have challenged me had he not had a big spin on that downhill run of a 57.4. Nothing amazing from that. I'll just quickly teleport my way back again. Let's go and jump back. It is a Tampa and they're sorting themselves out in races very quickly. What's going on? Shall we race the Blister? That could stand a chance of beating us, to be honest. The Red Blister is actually a quite quick car. I've seen it in previous... Again, normally it would have the name. Like, normally it's Red Blister Compact is the one that we see. But it's very similar parts on this one as the one that I have seen go very, very quickly. Shall we have another spectate? Maybe one of these races will work out to be a close race. I mean, these are 2 very, very different cars, but they're not quite absurdo crazy. If no one buggers up their gearbox, it is the Ricotto that will get to the lead off of the line. But the Tampa... I would expect the Tampa to have more performance than the Ricotto. Of course, Ricotto all-wheel drive is likely to get off the line a little bit better. Can he keep it under control? Oh, a bit of a wall tap. Here comes the Tampa. Not quite going to be able to get alongside. That's the cleanest we've seen 2 cars get through that section ever. Oh, both of them bounce off the inside barrier. Come on, Tampa. You can't be beaten by a big old SUV. You need to find a way to get past somewhere. Somewhere up here. Oh, Ricotto's into the fence. This might be the Tampa's opportunity. Come on. Draw alongside. Do something. Accelerate somewhere. He's not going to do it. He got blocked in by the Ricotto. It's a 45.7 and a 46.3. We had a close race, though. We were wanting a close race, and that is indeed what we what we were treated to there. Excuse me. I was about to... bloody AI drivers. This might not be a close race. It could be a walkover for me, or I could end up binning it. Kind of depends. Can he go 16,000? No, he's only willing to go 15. I'll go 15 grand. This was not really about the money anyway, particularly. This was just about the challenge, about seeing what I could get the Loco picador to do. We're sticking with our tactic, though, of angle and launch quickly. The best way is in fact, the best way, but the only way I can get away with standing a chance of winning this is to block through these opening sections. It is a good start from the Blister, of course. I've got rear-wheel drive, and he is only a front-wheel drive. He's always going to struggle. Rear-wheel drive, but of course, huge drag tyres to propel me along. Now, can I try and get this corner neatly for the first time in this entire race meeting? Yes, we can, and then we can straight line on the exit. Blister is a little bit across the grass, but again, he's got away with it without hitting the wall. No, I'm understeering, I'm understeering, I'm understeering. Use that acceleration, use some more of it. Just trying to find a balance between mashing the accelerator when we do get to a straight bit, but not so much that it throws us out really wide for the next corner, where we know we're going to struggle. Oh, this is looking good. Oh, missed the shift. 41! 41.6. Best run yet. I'm getting better. I'm definitely getting better with the car. The Blister didn't really put up a fight. He kind of stayed with me a little bit to begin with, but yeah, couldn't after that. I will race the White Stinger if we can teleport back here fast enough before somebody else accepts the challenge.
Excuse me.
So, you, good sir, have got a hell of a strong skull. A car landed on you and you rolled it over with your head. Well done, my man. Anyway, I would be scared of this as well if that had just happened to me. Right, I think we're going to make this our final race. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time of doing silly stuff with the Loco picador. It kind of works, with the exception of the monstrous engine tailgater. I've gone faster than everything, and I reckon we've still got more time. I reckon we probably can go sub 40 with a perfect run. I reckon we might just about be able to get it. Oh, bad things have gone on there. This is going to be a perfect run. Too much wheel spin, and if I'd kept accelerating there, I fear I would have wheelied and just launched myself off the top of the Stinger. Stinger's lost the back end. Not seen that one before. Lose the back end before they got to the corner. That's unusual. I'm on two wheels, and we are going to inherit the lead from that silly mistake. That Stinger does seem pretty damn fast, though. Oh, come on, understeermobile. Come on, understeermobile. We've got to try and set ourselves up. So important to set yourself up right for the next corner. Otherwise, you lose so much time being unable to turn. Where is that Stinger? Stinger is around. He's not going to be able to get close enough, I don't think. So we're going to launch our way across the finish line. It's only a 43 from us. Poor run for us. Probably the fastest speed we carried across the line. And that looks like the final resting place. Oh, we got turned up. Damn you, game. Damn you, game, for fixing my car. We got turned back up the right way. Well, that was a attempt at some sort of street racing, some point-to-point racing. We had issues massively with steering, but a huge amount of power did help compensate for it to an extent. Yeah, quite good fun, actually. Quite good fun in a very, very silly vehicle. I love this, though. This is such a brilliant car for drag race, just in general. Brilliant mod, regardless. So yeah, there we go. The Picador Loco drag struggles around this, but we got some exciting racing nevertheless. It's Tampa versus Tampa at the moment that are going to come somewhere around this final corner. We'll just be we might as well get our phone. We've got time to get the phone camera out. We'll be a spectator who is going to come around. It's the orange one versus the white. I think it was white or silver, whichever one had the blower sticking out the top that raced us at the start. I would imagine that's probably going to be the quicker of the two. Oops, wrong button, wrong button. Please don't say the cars have appeared. Ah. Okay, we're fine. Meant to get rid of the bloody grids, and I forgot that it wasn't a clicking the stick jobby. It is the right button. There we go. There we are. Oh, okay. Not what I expected to see come around the corner. Orange car is going to take a victory. It was quite close, but there we go. They look so slow from up here. Oh dear, I wonder if somebody might have got some misshifts in all of that, because I'd expect that white hammer to be quicker. I might have got stuck unable to overtake. But, yeah, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching it as ever. I shall link all the mods used in the description, so you can download them, have a play with them yourself. But until next time, goodbye.